Hello, my name is Baltino, and today we're going to talk about a little game called Pile Up Box by Box. So, this is about boxes, this game. Let's start in year one, actually. You start with your character select, which is basically just 4 skins, and you can play with up to 4 people. You can play it alone or with any number of friends, up to 4, or up to 3 actually, 3 friends. The story is not very complicated. The boxes lost their color, and you have to bring the color back, which you usually do by getting a key, going into the world, saving, or doing puzzles to get through the world, help the boxes inside the world. I would say boxes. I mean, the first one is a frog box, the second one I think was pet boxes. The third one were hedgehog boxes. And the fourth one, I don't know what they were. I think they were kiwis? But I'm not too sure about that. It doesn't matter. As you see, if you skip the tutorial, you go right away to the next level, the first level, and you go right to the costume shop, where you can buy costumes with your blocks. There are also these box tapes. With the box tapes, you can unlock stuff inside of the levels, if you have enough. But you can usually get all of them on your first go, if you are doing it right. Except if you don't have enough to go into the special worlds, that can happen. There are also some mini games you can play for multiplayer. I'm not gonna go into that too much, because I can show you, because I am doing this alone. And here we have our first item, the box. You can throw your box off, you can throw your box high. You can also just carry it around, and you can jump on the box. This kind of dash thing when you throw your box off, you can also, well, just dismantle box piles. I don't know how to call all this. It's kind of strange, because in this world, boxes are like the humans, kind of the characters. As you can see, there's not a lot that can actually hurt you. Or I don't think there's anything that can actually hurt you, but you can fall off the map and respawn in the same area, which doesn't really hurt. It just takes tab off. Puzzles start rather simple for getting through the world, I mean. The side puzzles can get kind of tricky sometimes, but it's not like hard to puzzle. Then usually these portals that you have to unlock, and there are some doors you have to unlock. And here we have our first quest. Big Frog lost his little frogs, or her little frogs. I don't know if that's the mom or babies. It's never really explained. There are also a few hidden things, and you can always see on your menu what you have in this world and what you need to find in this world. You can always reload the room, return to the Boxland Square, which is the overworld, and restart the level. You can also always change your costume. I like this one. I don't have any other new ones, so I'm just gonna keep that. Alright, let's go through a little bit more. As you can see, we have our second thing, the spring. And we found our first frog. You usually don't have to do anything else if you complete the quest. There are sometimes different quests. It's not always just find them and go back. Sometimes you have to like do certain other things, like, I don't know, put out fires or start something up. Also, there's a lot of input lag. which is one of the big caveats for me for this game that really hurts my feelings. Because you feel like you play bad, but it's just a really bad input lag. I can't show you because I don't have my controls input. Maybe it's better on PC, but it's just not something I can really show you right now. So let's get through this. There's also a third box in this map that I can show you. You can also almost always take the boxes of the other maps with you, or the other rooms, except if you have these trash panels that just destroy or reset the boxes. There are some ways to escape those, or I don't know how to put it, save the boxes from being erased. I can always see that there are some small puzzles here and there that are a little bit harder, or you need to think a little bit. But yeah. Pretty much self-explanatory, I would say. As you can see here, it's not as easy. You have to sometimes backtrack or go back and forth to get new things to open up a way to get up there. There are also some pretty, I wouldn't say hard, but pretty odd puzzles to get some of these things. Let's just continue watching for now. I don't have anything else to say, probably. Wait, I can probably mention like the interactables. Like a lot of things are interactable that just are there, like the small crabs or the birds. I don't think the butterflies are interacting with you. You can also jump on these umbrellas or stump some pumpkins. But the game usually, for me, shines in multiplayer, because the puzzles are a little bit different with more people. You get less boxes, sometimes you get no boxes. You have to basically do that with your friends all around. I'm not doing the best job here. I would probably want to dash here, but I can't dash. Here I need to get up here, and I can't. Alright, I think we can probably go into the system requirements for this game, which are not, as expected, not very high. Like, you need a 3 GHz processor, which is basically almost every processor at all. There's not even a core requirement. 4 GB or 8 GB of RAM for the better requirements, and a GT 630 or a GT 650, which is also a pretty old graphics card. I think it's over 10 years old now. So yeah, I think you're good if you have a PS4 or an Xbox One. You can probably play this game. So, as you can see, there are lots of extra rooms, and they continue to have extra rooms in the future maps. I just want to show you the third box that's in this level, so you can see that they have very special boxes sometimes. Like, I remember they have like exploding boxes in the later maps. They have rocket boxes that are kind of like a jetpack, kind of. my completionist jumps in, and I'm gonna take those things, all of them. I don't need to, but I still want to. That's just me. Sometimes a little bit the controls a little bit finicky, as you can see. It's not always working as intended. Alright, so, but here we have the third box in this map, the frog box, which is basically just a sticky tongue you can use to do multiple things. You can either get something from the wall, get something to another wall, like these special sticky walls, or yourself to the sticky walls. And you also can step off of cliffs. Like here, I accidentally... I did the thing. Let's just say it like that. But as you can see, they can get kind of tricky sometimes, these puzzles. Or there are a lot of gimmicks they reuse and use at all overall. Alright, so here we have our second frog, and with that I'm going to go to the tier list and just give this game a tier rank. Oops, wrong slide. Whatever, wrong scene, it's a scene. Alright, so tier list, I have to unfortunately give it a C tier. It's not a bad game, but it's not very long, which is sad. You can probably, if you're fast, you can probably go through the main game in just under an hour. Not speedrunning, just going through it normal way. But it's good for a nice evening with friends, or just playing by yourself. I can see that it's not for everyone, because it's like a small game, a goody two shoes game, I would say, and I get that. But my wife and my daughter loved it as long as it lasted. So I guess have fun with it, and see you next time. Bye.